Welcome to the video version of subtraction, where we will start by reviewing the classic method for subtraction. Suppose I have $72 and I lend you 28. We want to calculate how much I have left. So we want to calculate 72 minus 28. Now the classic right to left method is to line everything up according to the tens and the ones. And then we start with the ones. 2 minus 8 can't be done because the 2 is not enough. So we're going to take one of the tens, of which we have 7, and borrow one of them. And that leaves 6. And then we write the little 1 over there, which may be a little inconvenient for someone that's just learning what to do. You might want to completely scratch out that little 1. Well, that is now updated to 12. We have 12 minus 8 is 4. And the remaining tens, 6 tens minus 2 tens is 4 tens, for an answer of 44. Now, this method does shift to potentially bigger numbers. If I have 1,372 minus 528, for example, I would start right to left. I would borrow from my tens column, update that, however you want to write it. Most people want to write it like that. And then say 12 minus 8 is 4. Go to the tens column, 6 minus 2 is 4. 3 minus 5 in the hundreds column won't work. I borrow that 1, which now sits over there, making that 13. 13 minus 5 is 8. So it does all work in the same way. However, if our goal is to have the skill to do subtraction in our head, the question is how well does that translate to mental arithmetic, to a mental calculation? Think about how many numbers you would have to keep in mind if you were to do this completely in your head. Well, I would have to hear all the numbers before I can say or do anything. Because my method is right to left, I have to listen to everything before I can actually start with the 2 minus 8. And then I have to keep track of what I'm borrowing as I work my way right to left. It is completely inefficient because how we say numbers and how we hear numbers are left to right. Yet we have this method, right to left method, that tries to pretend to be the method we have to learn, but it doesn't work with me. It doesn't work unless I have a piece of paper. I can scribble these things down. If I have that, great. But in reality, I might have to do basic calculations in my head. I have a method here that is a dead end. It doesn't help me graduate to my ultimate goal of having skill and confidence to do these things in my head. So what can we do? Well, I have my subtraction sentence of what I need to do. Now, it might seem a little strange what we're going to do here. We're not going to line these up. We're not going to. Whether you do base blocks, whether you do written, whether you do it completely in your head, I find it's better to just think of this as the first quantity that I have. And now this is an instruction of what I need to do to adjust the 72. I need to remove 28. And as I'm hearing the 28, I will do that removal, that take away process. But the benefit to doing this left to right is I can do it as I am hearing the number. I don't have to wait for the number to finish or anything. As I'm hearing 28, I'm hearing the 20, and I'll take that away, which is really just 7 minus 2, and update that to 52. I've taken care of removing the 20, I still have to remove the 8. So I'm doing it in steps, but in a direction that works with how I say and how I hear the number. Then I have to update my quantity again by removing 8 from that. Well, I can do this in a variety of ways. The in-between written way, before I graduate to mental calculations completely, is to perhaps say, okay, I'm gonna remove 110, so I have 4 left, and then that 110 gets grouped with my 2 to become 12, and these are all just temporary things I write, just like this was temporary, what I was writing down. It's there to help me. I still have to subtract the 8. But now I'm still subtracting 8 ones from my ones position here. And that 12 minus 8 is 4. So my answer is 44. You might not like this initially because it is a little different in appearance. But working left to right helps me transition to mental calculation much more efficiently because everything is working together. How I say things, how I read things, and the subtraction process is then simply an updating process of my original quantity as I'm systematically removing what I have to remove from that quantity. So it's definitely worth considering the benefits of working left to right when I'm doing subtraction as well. For more, you can watch a demonstration of this left to right method, starting at level 1, where we use base blocks to do exactly this. Then a written method, this one. And finally, as a mental arithmetic activity.